Back to our new tutorial. So this is not part of any series or any playlist, so this is a random tutorial, and I created this tutorial because last week I created the similar sort of tutorial, but that is actually from the name you guys can recognize. So last week I have created one bot, but that is based on WhatsApp. So if you send some pin code and along with the date, it will give you the COVID vaccine availability slot for India, definitely for India. So cause I'll be going to use Cowin API. So for last 3-4 days I'm getting so many responses that we need automated notification, that we don't need to type any pin code or something like that, and we need district wise, or sorry, state wise. For example, for Maharashtra, for Karnataka, for Telangana, for West Bengal, like that. So that will be definitely independent bot. So in this tutorial I'll be going to show you guys for only one state, that's Maharashtra. So what you have to do, you have to just add yourself to the group, and the bot will continuously send you the notification after 15 minutes. Okay, whatever like the available slots. Okay, so before I start the tutorial, let me just give you kind of a demo. So for example, I have created the similar bot for West Bengal. So if you see, the bot is actually sending information after every 15 minutes. Like for example, this was on 11:23, and before that, let's say it was like 11:08, so after 15 minutes. And if you see here, so it is giving you something like that. So district is Kolkata, this hospital, and this is private, so that is why some fee, then slot, like this. For example, in Maharashtra probably we will be going to have 25 or 30 different district, and for all district, if some of the districts are having any center where the vaccine slot is available, you will get the information. And this is actually real time. We can you can assure you, cause it is actually using in the Cowin API, the Cowin app. Whatever is giving you the information, it is actually going to give you the same information. So you don't have to go to the Cowin app and check the availability, rather than you will get the notification on real time. So for the purpose, we need 3-4 different things. For example, first of all, we need to create one group. So I created this group. So the group name is here, Maharashtra Vaccine Tracker, I believe. I created on mobile. I don't know here, I am not able to get the name. Okay, I think I will get it from here. I don't know how to do it, but it is Maharashtra Vaccine Tracker. So what I will do now, I'll create one bot, and after that I will add the bot in this group. So bot will send the notification, so whoever is actually part of this group will get the notification. So the steps is that you have to create a group, you have to create a bot, and after that you have to add the bot to your group. So these are the steps. Okay, so let me open my PPT and I'll quickly write the steps here. Create Telegram group. For example, I'll be going to do it for Maharashtra, so I'll be going to create a bot with the Maharashtra name. Create Telegram group, create Telegram bot. Telegram bot is actually a different thing. I'll show you hands-on now, like live demonstration. I'll give you the live demonstration how to create the Telegram bot, then you guys will be able to understand. So create Telegram bot, then add the bot to the group. Okay, so the steps are done. Okay, so till now these are the steps we need to do. We completed this part, and this 2 part is pending, so I'll be going to do that now. Okay, so let me open my Telegram. Actually I opened Telegram from my PC, so sorry, my laptop, so that is why. So what you have to do, you have to find for this thing. So if you find something bot father, you will get one tick, it means it is verified. Okay, and after that you have to write something. I believe you have to write start. Yes, so it will give you some option. So I'll be going to create a new bot. So after finding this one, you have to send this message /start. So this will give you some options. So I want to create a new bot, I have to click this thing, new bot / so all right, new bot, how are you going to call it? So I have to select a name for my bot. Okay, so let me give the same name, let's say MH or Maharashtra vaccine tracker. I want to give this name Maharashtra vaccine tracker. Okay, send. Then it is asking me to select an username for this bot. So this is going to be unique, so that is why. So I'll be going to use the same name, Maharashtra, then vaccine, then tracker, but it should be ends with underscore bot, so it should be something bot, right? That's it. So now bot will respond me with the API key. So if you see here, I got this API key and this is my bot. Anyone can find this bot from this link, and this is my API key. So this API key is actually going to control my bot. So once the tutorial is over, I will definitely go and delete this API key, or else someone, whoever is watching the videos, can control my bot. So same thing is applicable for all of you guys. Don't share this API key with anyone, or else he will control your bots programmatically, because this is the kind of credential to like interact via API, Telegram API for your bot. Okay, so I'll show you guys what are the things is required. So bot creation is done. Okay, so now next thing is that I'll be show you guys what else. Next thing is that you have to add this bot. Okay, now I don't know how to add from here. Actually I did it from mobile, so let me check. Maybe okay, what I'll do, I'll just add this bot from my mobile, so you guys will able to see what is happening, because I don't know how to do this menu from here. Okay, because in general in mobile you will get something here, add members, but here it is not showing. Okay, it's here, add member. Fine, cool. So what I'll do, I will, let's say I will use the bot name actually, Maharashtra, then vaccine, yeah, this one. If you see here, just now I created, it came. So I add this bot here. So I think it is saying yes. So now if you go and check the members, so if you say it is here. Okay, so it's done. Okay, so now next thing is that we need to use something to work with. So first of all, important links. If you go to this page, so whatever is required preliminary for our here, the steps are done. I will add eventually I will add more steps whenever it's required. So now next thing is the link. So Cowin API endpoints. Okay, what is Cowin API endpoint? So let me show you guys. So this is the link where you will get all Cowin API information. So I'll be going to do it for district Maharashtra, or sorry, state Maharashtra. So how to do that? For example, first I have to find all states. Okay, so for getting all states you have to run this endpoint. Okay, so this is giving me all information about all states. Okay, so what I'll do, before I do anything, I will keep this thing here, Cowin API endpoint for all state, and the link is this one. Okay, okay, then okay, sorry, I did a mistake. So it should be command X and it will be here actually. Okay, then get the state ID and call the district endpoints for the given state. So what is happening here? Actually I will get all the states. For example, now I get all the states. Let me explain you guys slowly. So see here, I got all the states for India. So it starts with Andaman and Nicobar, then I got Andhra Pradesh, then Arunachal, then Assam, then Bihar. So like this. So now I want let me find Maharashtra. If you say I got a state ID, so I have to get the state ID for Maharashtra, and after that I have to call the district endpoint. So there actually I'll be going to use this thing. So now when I got this thing, then I have to got the district endpoint. If you see here, so district endpoint is going to call with district, then state ID. So I have to use 21. So like this. So if you call this endpoint with 21, so it will give me all districts of Maharashtra, right? See, I got everything. Ahmednagar, Akola, Amaravati, Aurangabad, Ved, Bandra, definitely other things. Let me check, where is Mumbai? Yes, Mumbai is there. So everything is there. So let me copy this thing for the given state using below endpoint. Okay, so here 21 is the state ID of what is this, Maharashtra, sorry. Fine, that's it, done. So then I got all the useful links. Then I will do some task, and then I will again come back and I will upload the steps and over here. So some steps are written here, some steps are written here. So when like you guys are going to do this thing, like deploy or develop this bot by your own, please watch the video carefully, refer to this PPT. You will be able to understand, because I'll be going to upload the source code. Definitely video will be there. Also I'll be going to upload the PPT. Okay, so next thing is that I'll be going to do some analysis from this thing. So if you check here, it starts with 391 and it ends with 368. Okay, so now I need to understand like why this is like this. So okay, so these are the districts of Maharashtra. Okay, so it starts with, actually it is not returning the result in a ascending order. So generally it should return in a ascending order, like the way they have written in the documentation. So we need to find out what is the minimum value of the district ID. I know this is a kind of hack, but this is the way you can do it. Again, you can do some parsing, like in real time you can read this thing and one by one you can do looping. But again, we have a process, like if it starts with something 391, so let me check, it will take some time. 391, 364 is the minimum till now. Okay, 364 is the minimum, I believe. Till now we haven't got anything less than 364. So yes, I believe 364 is the minimum. Okay, okay, I got 363 for Pune. Let me check for 361. 362, I didn't get anything. 362, I got 363. So that is the minimum. 363 is the minimum, I didn't get anything. 362, so it starts with 363 means Pune, and then I got something 397, I believe. 397, I got 397. I didn't get 398, so I get 396. Okay, so now we can assume that it starts with what do you say, like 363 and it ends with 397. Okay, so now we have to write down our code now. Okay, for the other thing, so for that actually you have to call the get vaccine availability by district. So you have to call this API endpoint. So this is the next URL. So So this is a district ID, and this is the thing. District ID we are getting from this steps, right? We are getting the district's ID from this step, and you have to call it for everything. So we have to do some sort of looping. So it will start with from 363 and it will ends on 397. So this is the thing. All API endpoints are done. Now we are going to write our code. So now the coding will be done. Okay. So let's start write down our code. Okay. So let me open my Visual VS Code, and then let me create something like that. Maybe bot.py. Okay, fine. So let's start writing our code. So first thing, I need this thing. Actually, if you are going to use this thing needs some sort of header. So I believe you guys are knowing that last tutorial we have created this tutorial. So what I'll do, I'll just going to copy this thing. Yes, so I'll be going to copy this thing. It's a header actually, because without that header your Cowin bot will not work. So I'll just copy paste this thing over here. Okay, that's it. So header is copy pasted. Then I can use some import statements. So it should be import request, import requests, import JSON, import time. All done. Okay, so this is done. So then I'll be going to write down our actual coding. Okay, so I want to send the notification continuously. Okay, so for that purpose, let me start it from here. While one, everything will be within this loop actually. Okay, like this. Header will come from the top, and first of all I would like to I would like to send one notification message that this bot is going to send you this thing after every 15 minutes. Okay, so and after that it should send the actual data. Okay, so for that purpose, so let me what do you say, let me start writing the code actually. So I'm just thinking how to do it. Header is there, so let me create a variable welcome. So this is going to hold the welcome link for my welcome link or welcome URL for my Telegram message, first message, and after that I'll be going to call this link. So it should be request.get, and inside that I'll put welcome. So up to this part is done, and after that I'll do some for looping. So for I in range, and range means now I will tell you why I use this range. So range means 363 to 397. You guys remember, right? So range, it will start from 363 till 398. Okay, so for every district ID it should call. Okay, so now we'll use the link. So X, and what is the link? Calling the endpoint, this is the link actually by district. Okay, so this is the link. Okay, but I'll be going to replace this one. Okay, maybe I'm just thinking just hold on. I'll be going to use this thing, and after that the other link. Okay, so let's see how it goes. So probably you guys can change this thing in a variable, and after that whatever is required you guys can do it, or you guys can create an input parameter. But for the time being, what I'll do something like that, and till this and this, and I'll be going to change this link. Maybe I can change this to 17. Maybe 17 is tomorrow, so that is why people are very much interested for this. But again, this can be changed, and I don't want to keep this thing very much complex, because I just give you guys kind of homework. So you guys can like either do it the next day always. That will be easier for getting the information. I believe that is the best thing. Okay, and basically it is going to give you the information for next 4 days actually, starting from tomorrow to 24. That is how it works actually. So if you select 17, so it will give you everything till 24 actually. So that is how it work. Okay, so I think, yeah, that is right, but I don't know whether they have two different sort of API, calendar by pin and calendar. Let me check. Find, this is the thing, and something called find public calendar by pin. So there is something to call calendar by pin, means they are going to give you the 7 days information using pin, but here we are using it for a different purpose, like for example for a specific date. So date can be changed, like in your code you can do something like that. What is the current date plus 1, always it will give you the next date. Or maybe the what is the date plus 7, like plus 7 means the next week dates. Like that way you can program. I just program it for tomorrow, so that is possible. Okay, so this is done, but here ID will be replaced by steer. Okay, so this is going to give you return I, so it should be str I. This is integer, and after that I'll be going to use I. That's it. So my link is ready. If I run this link, I will get the information about my vaccine. Okay, so next thing is that I need to parse this thing. Okay, so I'll show you guys what actually you want to parse, then it will be easier for all of you guys to understand. So let me first write down a code. So data equals to request dot get, inside that x, and I will going to call the headers equals to this headers. The variable is actually defined at the top. So this is going to give me the data. Okay, so then after that I want the text part of the data, right? So maybe results equals to data dot text. Now we'll do the actual calculation in the other browser. Okay, maybe and right, maybe JSON. I need a JSON, and here I needed a mistake. Okay, so our data is now in the JSON format in this variable. So now let's check how the data is actually going to show. So maybe I can call this thing district ID, and I'll check here how it is going to return. See, this is going to give me 512 for which state. Okay, this is for Rajasthan actually. So there are too many information if you see here. So now we're going to parse this information. How the parsing will be done, we'll see now. Okay, so if you see, if some of the states are not having anything, we will not get anything on any response. For example, let me, so see, I just changed the date to 13 May, so I get nothing. Now if I do it for this date, I get something. So if session is actually, session is containing the complete list, if you check here. So if list element is greater than 0, then only it should count those elements. Okay, so I will write that now here. So if before that, let me count something. Count equals to results dot session, right? Why? Because the values are not here, sorry, values are in this dictionary key in the list format, so like this. Okay, and after that we'll write if length of count greater than 0, those elements will be only like, what do you say, like considered. Okay, then I will go inside. So for session in count, count means, count variable means the complete list. So I'll be going to iterate for every list. Okay, right, count. And now what will happen, I'll be going to append something. So for that I'm just thinking. Okay, so let me create a blank list, and I'll be going to append this thing, msg dot append. Okay, and inside that I'll be going to put everything like this thing, like what do you say, like what are the things we need district name, we need center name, we need center address. So let me put everything now. So what I'll do, okay, let me put, so I need name, I need state name, I need I need district name, I need center name, and I need center address. Okay, address is not here, so let me just write down everything so it will be easier for understand. So it should be something like this. So it should be so it should be first it will start with district name, sorry, district name is the key, and the value will be like session dot session like this, and I'll copy this thing from here so that I should not do something wrong. Okay, like this. Then it's done. Then just copy this thing. Next thing will be center name. So center name means where the vaccination drive is going on. So it should be name, and after that address. Address will be address. So it should be name, and after that I'll again do this thing. So it should be center address, and it should be like this. I think I should reduce the screen size a bit. I'm not sure whether all of you are able to see it or not. I don't know. Maybe I can increase. Okay, fine. Now center up until address till everything is done. So let me copy a few more things from here. Thing 2 is fine. Center name, center address. So just to reduce some manual writing, nothing else. Okay, so next thing probably I can give like the vaccine name, and for example I need date, I need fee, sorry, I need fee as well. I need date, I need fee, I need capacity, and I need what I need vaccine name. Okay, so I need this many things. So let me count everything. So I need 4 more variables, so I'll be going to use that. Okay, so I need fee, just let me check. I need fee from here, I need available capacity, I need vaccine name, and I need the date. Okay, so available capacity, then what is the name of the vaccine, let me check, and also I need the age limit. So I don't see the name of the vaccine. Okay, yeah, vaccine is there. So let's say vaccine is vaccine. Okay, fine. So name and address. So maybe I can write, so it should be vaccine. Okay, vaccine, then I can write fee. So fee and vaccine is done. So I believe feed is done. So let me check whether I put it right. Fee is 0. Then I can write minimum age limit, and I can write available capacity. Okay, first I think I need 2 more. I don't know. Can write AVAIL ability. Maybe let's take it from here. Where is that? Available capacity. And then min age. Maybe I can write what is the minimum age. Yeah, this one. And after that I can write comma, so that everything will be added in a list in the form of dictionary, and after that I'll be going to show this thing. So I can write date, and for which date, I think that parameter will come from the date only. So do I need date or do I need slot? I don't know. I think date is also important, slots is also important, right? So I need date and I need slots, and slots will come from this variable. Okay, and date is also come from the other variable, that is what is date? I believe, yeah, date is here. Okay, but just to give you guys something like that, you don't need to put slots if the slot is available and availability count is what do you say, more than 10 or 15. Definitely someone will go and check, right? Definitely either he will go from the Cowin app to book, or maybe he can call the center directly. So sometimes slots is not that much important. Okay, but again you just put everything here. But just remember, there is a limitation on Telegram API, so it should not send all the messages. For example, if the slots are 100, so your response the response will be bigger, so that time definitely will not be able to send all those messages. So that is why try to reduce the response length in terms of word count or letter count, whatever. Okay, so this is done, right? So now this is done. So what we'll do, we'll just go and check what it is actually printing. Okay, so for that thing I have to come out of this loop. Maybe I have to come here and I have to print MSG. Okay, and I can keep this thing here. I believe everything is fine. So let's run this thing. Let's see. I will get some error, but I will fix. So Python 3 so welcome, invalid syntax, welcome. Where is that actually? Okay, let me just comment this thing now, because that part is not done yet. So file bot.py, what is there after welcome? File line number 21, there is an error. Okay, yes. I don't know what is happening, but it said something is happening. Let's see. Okay, cool, it is returning. If you see, available capacity is okay, availability. Okay, actually for while one, so that is why it is continuously printing. So I did some mistake, maybe. Okay, done. So let's check what are the things is coming properly. So from the top we'll check. why I give while one, because I want to send the notification continuously. So guys, just give me a moment, I'm getting a call. Okay, so I believe it starts from here, not here, actually here. So let's say, okay, so okay, availability is actually a problem here, so I don't know. Availability is getting written by something available capacity, so it should be session. Okay, fine, now everything is fine, I believe. So now I need to parse this thing actually, because I'll be going to send this thing to like Telegram, like in a nice looking new line format. Okay, so maybe I can write parse data equals to, maybe I need to convert this into what do you say, strings msg. Those are actually following my tutorial. In the last tutorial also I did the same thing. So it should be parse underscore data equals to, I need to replace now, because in the, if you see here I have some braces over here, because this is a, what do you say, this is a JSON actually, so you will get this braces. So I need to change this thing, so I need to do parse data dot replace, and I'll be going to replace first this bracket with nothing, right? Then I will replace the other one as well. Okay, but that time I'll be going to use two new line character, because always this bracket is going to be the like the last element, maybe the last thing. So I want it should have two new line characters, so everything will be nice looking. So now I'll be going to replace two square bracket. So one is with this one and one is with this one, right? So but here I don't want anything like this. It's done. Now next thing is that I'll be going to replace comma. So comma means like how do I say, okay, new line, after new line if there is a comma, so everything should be on a new line. Okay, so that is why I will use comma. So just hold on. So every element should be in the new line, not like this in a same line. So comma will be replaced by new line. Okay, then let's print the parse data. Okay, and after that I'll use some sleep, because I want the processing to be stopped for 15 minutes. So I'll run this thing and I will check that whether it is able to parse everything properly or not. So 15 minutes mean 900 seconds something, yes, 975. So done. So let me execute this thing now. Here expecting value where it is actually throwing error, I don't know, somewhere it throws some error. Okay, let me clear everything and then again. Something is happening. Okay, so replace. So I did a mistake in the replace spelling. Repla a. There should be a. I always does this A and A. So let's see now if we get the correct. Okay, fine. So see, this is now nicely formatted. Okay, so now we'll do the the Telegram thing now. So first thing here, I'll be going to send some message to the Telegram. So for that I need the URL. So for accessing Telegram, you need to use this API endpoint. So let me tell you. So it should be api.telegram.org. So I will update this thing, useful link, https. Why this is in caps, I don't know. api.telegram.org. We'll be going to use that. Okay, so now first thing is that whenever you are going to some message to the group, let's say this group, okay, so you need to get the chat ID for that bot. Actually there is something called chat ID. So by using that chat ID you can communicate to this group. So for that actually you have to use something like that, something like my ID. Okay, this is as per the documentation, so I have gone through the documentation, that is why I know. So to know this thing you guys also have to learn the documentation. Okay, so it should be my_ID, then the bot name. So it should be, I think, Maharashtra. Why this is not coming? Let me check actually why this bot is not coming. So maybe from mobile I'm not able to this thing. So maybe I think I need to refresh. In the browser we have some problems. Still it is showing like this. Yes, it is here. So I have to write my ID, then I have to like this. Yes, if you see here, and we have to send here. Okay, now I'm sending some message to this bot from this group. So what will happen now, I want to check the chat ID for this chat. So based on the chat ID I'll be able to send something to this group actually. So for that purpose, what do I have to go? I have to go to this API, api.telegram.org, then bot, and after that I have to use this number. Where is my bot father? So this number I have to write. Okay, like here, just copy, and then you have to write something like this, and you have to write get updates. Okay, so see, it is showing result nothing. So if that is the case, then you have to send this thing again one more time. So /my_ID, and after that you can send this message again, and if you execute this thing, see, now it is populated, and whatever I just sent now, that came. Okay, so this is the message ID, came from Ronnie, that's my name, username, and this is the chat ID. This is going to be very useful. Okay, so before that I need to update the PPT, or else you guys will forget, right? Bot, then bot plus API token get update will give chat ID, right? Let me minimize this thing or else it will be very difficult, right? 11. Okay, maybe I can make it 18. Yes. Now use the below endpoint with the chat ID to send message. Okay, and that endpoint will be what we'll see it now. So I got the endpoint now. I'll be going to change something. So until this point everything is fine. Now I have to use another endpoint, that is name as send messages, then chat underscore ID equals to this, and then comma, then text equals to something. So chat ID is this. Let's put chat ID here and let's put hi. So if I execute this thing here, I will get one hi. Okay, what is this error code? Send messages, I don't know, send messages or send message. Let's run this thing. Okay, see, it is working. So it is send message. Now if you go and check, I got hi. So let me write something more. Bot testing, I send and I see got bot testing. So it's working. Now what is required? I need to programmatically send this message now. From where? For using this parse data, right? So everything is done. So let me copy this thing here. So I need two URL. One URL is here, this thing, and I'll be going to change the chat. Hello, myself T2, developed by someone and I will send real time COVID vaccine availability. I will send real time COVID vaccine availability slot notification for the state of Maharashtra. Notification will be sent after every 15 minutes. That's it, done. So let me run this thing now. So what will happen now? If I run this thing, I will at least get one message in my Telegram. Okay, so let's run this thing. Okay, so I got the message, and if you go and check, hi, myself T2, developed by someone. I will send real-time COVID vaccine availability spelling is wrong, slot notification for the state of Maharashtra. Notification will be sent after every 15 minutes. So I need to change the spelling for availability. I was very bad in English in school, so that is why. available. Okay, so let me just keep this code open for maybe 1 minute. Maybe some of you guys are understanding this. So only 2 minutes, 2 minutes of work is pending. Okay, fine. So now I need to work on this thing here. Actually, after parse data, I need to send this message. Okay, so for sending this message, I have to use the same URL, but this time I will append what do you say, like the other thing, like whatever I use here, I will use the different link. So maybe let me copy paste the whole thing here, and here I can write maybe nd means notification, nd URL, maybe notification URL. Then I'll put this thing here, and after that let me okay, so this is going to be a string concatenation, so it's done. Then after that this plus, and after that I will use this parse data, right? That's it, done. Then I have to just call this thing request.get, and this time I don't need any header. I'll be just going to use this thing. Header is only required whenever you are going to call the Cowin API. That's it. So nd URL, that's it. Everything is done and perfect. If you don't want, or maybe you can leave it, but you can just print the response. For example, if something is happening in the API front end, API end, then you will be able to understand what is happening. So everything is done. So let me change it for like 5 seconds. Not 5 seconds is not that. Maybe I can make it for 60 seconds just to check whether my code is working or not. What is happening here? Okay, let's run this thing now. So it is running. Let me open my bot. Let's see how it is working. So see, I got this thing 1028, so I should now get the response. So I'm not getting till now. Let's see if I get some error. No, error is not there, but it is not printing. Let me check why this is not printing. Okay, so here is a mistake. So if you see, I did a mistake, maybe that is why. So let's nd URL is this, https IP telegram chat ID, everything is fine. Okay, x like this. Did I put x somewhere else? Okay, then probably I can put this as y, and let me put y. So this is sending, but that part is not working. Okay, so let me write down this thing. Let's write. Okay, so this is going. So this should print 414. 414 means we need to figure it out what is 414. So let me just open in my another screen. What is 414 error? I don't know. Maybe something wrong, maybe. So I don't know. Availability fee, everything is here. What is 414? I just forget what is 414. Too long response status. So it means the response is too long. So that is why it happens generally. So okay, so when your response is bigger, so that time you generally got this error. Okay, notification. So that is the reason we need to do something else. We need to send this thing one by one. So this is one way of doing it, but when the response is bigger, that time how you are going to do it. So for that purpose, what you have to do, so you are going to do it for one, and after that, maybe once this is done, you have to come out of this loop. Then you parse your data. Like for every record, we are going to send multiple message. Okay, like this. See, like this, cause your response count matters, right? And you have to follow the API guidelines. So every time, like this means whenever entry is completed, it will come out of this loop and it will go here, right? It will send and it will again come back and it will do like this. So 363 will come, then 364, like that way it will do it for every element one by one. Okay, so I don't know how this will work, but hopefully this should work. Let's see the new thing, new learning, new testing. Yes, now it is 200. I'm getting 200. So if you see, I'm getting this one. Okay, first we are getting for Pune. So Pune has two different for which we are getting MH Kirke only army and chefs, availability 1, mean age 45, Akola. Okay, it is actually appending everything, so I don't need that. So this append is not required at all, cause every time I'll be going to send. So again, let's stop this thing, cause append is not at all required. Okay, so what will happen here? So I don't need this one, maybe here. So every time a new element comes, and it will what do you say, like it will go and do, and after that it will, so first element comes, it will append, then second element comes, it will append. So what will happen over here? So okay, so let's make it more interesting. So it should come only with one, sorry, just hold on. So like this. So it is going to now do it for a single state, single district one by one. And for every single district, if it has multiple slots, it is going to print that as well. Okay. So now let's do it. Or maybe you can reduce the message for a single state. I'm just a single district as well. So I'm just thinking, so this is going to send every session one by one, and if you want to do it for single district, that time also it is possible. But I'm just thinking how to append this thing, like after append you want to send this. So what will happen here, this is going to create a new thing here. So okay, I think let's go back to the old, because we want to reduce the count of this thing, district. Okay, so this is done, and MSG, maybe here it is. So next time when the next district comes, it should not happen those thing with this one. So let me run this thing now. Let's see how it works. Okay, fine. Let's check. So this is Akola, Pune. Now it is working fine. Maybe, if I'm not wrong. Yes, all Thanes are coming before Ahmednagar, Nasik. Okay, fine. Now it is working fine. So hopefully this will work now. Yes, so now Mumbai is happening. Okay, Mumbai, Raigarh, Thane. Fine. So I believe you guys understand what actually we're trying to achieve. So maybe now I can just do. So after 60 seconds again it is started. So let me just stop this thing over here, and I want to create another thing, and that will probably going to help. So maybe I can copy these two things here. Welcome one, and notification for, then I will give the district name, so that will help actually to understand for which district it is sending. So I believe you guys understand how we are actually doing. So hopefully this will help. So no notification for then plus, and then I'll be going to use this thing. Perfect. Where is that? Perfect. So let's run this thing again. See, notification for Akola, then notification for, so Akola is going on till, I don't know. Notification for Nasik, but it is not started yet. Okay, it is going too fast. Okay, so some problem is also here. Okay, so what is happening, let me tell you guys. After this information, it is actually continuously sending information, so that is why it is taking time. So I need to put some sort of like 900 here, and I have to use some sort of like time dot slip for at least 10 seconds. So after every state, cause or else it will be difficult to process. So let's now run this bot, and let's check it from here. Pune. Okay, so for once Pune is done, then it will wait for 10 seconds, and then it will send for the next state. Okay, so see, it is now sending for Akola. So now we'll wait for 10 seconds, cause in the API end they have some restriction, cause you are not going to send that many message within this many second. So see, now it will start from Yavatmal. Okay, so now this is working. Now again it will wait for 10 seconds for this district, and again. Okay, so now it is wait for Sangli. See, so this is how it works. So I hope you guys like this tutorial. So hopefully you guys will be able to understand what is actually I'm doing, and if someone is from Mumbai or Maharashtra, can just like join this group. Okay, so that's it guys. I hope you guys understand the concept, tutorial and everything. This is a simple bot. If you see, I have written only 30 lines of code. Okay, nothing else. And so if you know Python, you can do something for the society as well. So this is more or less like not a tutorial. This is actually I'm doing it for everyone. For maybe I'll create 10 or 20 bots for different states, and I will add in a 10 and 20 different groups so that everyone will get the benefit. Okay, so that's it guys, and hope you guys, those are my students for last couple of years, are following me, so they know like I'm not this time only creating this thing. Like last year also I created similar tutorial for tracking the COVID infected patients count and all. So yeah, it will be like always new learning. So that's it guys. Try to do some sort of practice, give me some feedback, and also give me some nice ideas so that I can extend, or you guys also can extend this bot as well. Okay, so that's it guys, and hope to see you in the next video very soon. Till then, take care, goodbye, and have a nice day.